Before I built my business, I worked as a very poor stewardess on David Bowie's yacht, the superstar of the 70s and 80s. I was 21 years old, completely broke, and I heard that you can get jobs on yachts in the south of France. I told them I had all this experience as a stewardess on yachts. There was no Facebook or internet, so you could pretty much tell them anything and they'll never find out. I got the head stewardess role. But what I learned from that experience completely changed how I saw success. I don't know about you guys, but I, growing up, thought there was two types of people. There was us people, us normal people who just do things normally, and then there was superstars. They were super people. The kings and queens and, David Bowie and Mick Jagger and Taylor Swift, they're all super people. What I learned on working for David Bowie was people are just simply people. They have the same challenges, they have the same dreams. You have the divorces, you have the depression, you have the alcoholism, you have all the things that are in society that we have as a day-to-day. But it was a real aha moment, because when I actually came into business, I realized I equally was not special. And the people across from me, despite the fact that they had probably a bigger education and potentially more experience, that they were no better nor worse than I was. So what I realized when I was in these meetings was that I was there for my purpose, which was either obtaining information or giving information. Right? And I was there because I had a skill set that either someone wanted or I had a need that I needed for my business. Why I'm telling you this is the amount of people that come to me and they get in their own way. They won't make comments in meetings because they don't want to feel silly, or they get intimidated by the people around them. All I'm saying to you is people is people. And if you're in a meeting, there's a good reason you're in a meeting. You're in a meeting because you're about to achieve something or need an outcome, or you're there because you're an expert in a field. If you're an expert in a field, have a say. Don't leave a meeting and go, I coulda, shoulda, woulda, or go to a colleague, oh, did you hear that comment in that meeting? I should have said or could have. Say it. You're there for a reason. Get out of your own way. It's interesting. I think the key thing that the experience with working for David Bowie really led me to was that you don't have to pretend you're something you're not. I sort of saw David Bowie as a rock star, so untouchable. Really, he was just a really good guy. So it really did for me forever after working with David Bowie and Mick Jagger and all of these incredible superstars, was that people aren't special, or maybe they're all special. Maybe we're all special in our own way, but they're not better. And that sort of enabled me going through the business world not to be in awe, certainly respectful, but never in awe of someone. I was more just going, what can I learn and what can I teach? And I think that that's the interesting thing about where I am now is, you're standing here listening to me and you're going, oh my God, I'm listening to an expert, right? I'm no expert, I'm so sorry to let you know that. I'm a student. I'm a student of knowledge. I'm a student of what can I learn from you? What can I pass on that I've had experiences in to you? And that's the purpose of why I do the Business Academy and why I spend the time to do these videos. And it's mainly because I go, the secret of life is learning, and I am learning too. And hopefully, if I can throw out a whole lot of these rocks of knowledge and you can pick up a couple and put them in your pocket, then I've done my job. You're a young 21-year-old on a boat and suddenly David Bowie is walking up the gangplank and you go, oh, that's Bowie, right? And then very quickly, it just becomes David. And then you go on and you serve him, because unfortunately I wasn't one of the guests. I was the person that actually gave him the drinks. And he would interact with you. He would talk to you. He would invite you to parties that he was going to. He would just be David, until one day I was in the galley and I was sitting down probably doing dishes or something really boring. And it was just me in the galley and Bowie was in the lounge room. And he picked up his guitar and he started to sing Space Oddity. And I remember the moment going, oh my God, that's David Bowie. Yes, I have had a solo performance by David Bowie. I don't think he knew at the time it was a solo performance, but yes, I had a solo performance given to me by David Bowie.